this race, the second appliance race, Jack Pruitt in the 0-1, Ronald Klein in the 80, and Danny Harrell the 95. Danny's done this before. He knows what to do. He's got a big automobile too, Sammy.
Yeah, he's ready for this one, man. He's ready for a little stretch relief after the season he's had. He had a pretty tough season in the modifieds this year, so it's good to see him out here having fun.
Coming in kind of hot. We need everybody back who's not in this event. Everybody back from the appliances. If you're not, there you go. 0-1 gets the barrel in. Danny does too in the 95. Danny in the lead. Danny Harrell, 0-1 with the stall. Jack Pruitt, and here goes the 80 of Ronald Klein.
Yeah, go the other way.
Malfunction with the 0-1. Trying to get a push start for Jack Pruitt. And he gets it fired up. Barely going. Coming in hot. Here goes Danny Harrell, the 95 Hobbytown machine. Coming in for the second appliance. First one they put the barrel in. Now they're going to put, looks like a washer or a dryer.
Looks like a dishwasher.
Got it in quick. He's on his second lap. Door flies open. He hangs on to it. Here comes the 80 of Ronald Klein. Trying to catch up to Danny in the 95. The 01 completing his first lap. Or actually the second, as he does have the barrel in the back. They throw something else in there. I think that was a trash compactor. Here comes Danny in hot. The 80 also. It's a tight battle between these two. Ronald Klein and Danny Harrell's 95. Appliance number 3 in the back. Hang on, 80. I don't think that's going to stay. 80 having a hard time getting that third appliance in. Here comes the 0-1. They're going to wedge something in the back. There you go. Don't need to tie it, doesn't look like. And Ronald Klein takes off. Will it hang on, though? Barely hanging on the back end of that 80 of Ronald Klein. Looks like one of those front-load washing machines. To get another one in the back of Danny's 95. He's only got one more appliance, it looks like, to get. Ronald Klein coming in. Looks like that 80 might just flip up.
Yeah. He sure hasn't got any weight left on the front, does he?
No. A lot of downforce on the back end. And the stove goes on. Danny comes in for his final appliance. They're going to wedge it in between the trunk and the back of the car as the 0-1 goes back out. Jack Pruitt. Ronald Klein goes out.
Well, they didn't tie that on.
No, Danny's loaded down. Remember, he's got to keep the appliances on his automobile. 80 still has one more appliance to pick up. Danny Harrell looking for the checkered flag.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't tie that on as much time as they had left. They could have took a rest, made sure it stayed on there.
Looks like it's going to stay, though, Sammy. Here it comes. Coming to the checkered flag, the 95 Hobbytown USA machine. Danny Harrell. He wins the second appliance race. All right. It's going to be a shootout between Danny Harrell and Richard Ellis. All right, they're going to get the biggest appliances they can get for this shootout. A 3-lap shootout between Danny Harrell and Richard Ellis. Richard Ellis and Danny Harrell, the fight to the finish for the appliance race here at Langley Speedway, and they're off and running between turns 1 and 2.
And Danny Harrell doing the Danny Ray Baker one-hand run.
off of turn number 2. He's got only the right hand on the wheel, just wheeling the car around, left hand up on the A-post.
We'll come down and get through the water and head to their appliances. Richard Ellis the first in the 41.
Ellis pops the trunk, so does Danny Harrell. Both teams look like they're going to load in a washer or a dryer, one each, and they both hit the throttle at the same time.
When they get tied down,
these cars, over half of that washer or dryer is down inside the trunk, so they don't have to worry about too much. Now the second one will go in right beside it. That's the fun part, because they got to make sure they put them in the thin direction, which would be just like if you set it in your kitchen, you got to put the back down towards. And I think Danny's was a little bit sideways, so we're going to find out real quick. Here they come, Mike.
Well, both these cars right here, they're the exact same car. They're both Lincoln Town cars. You just can't tell it because they're different colors. But they are both Lincoln Town cars.
And Harold's got both in, and he's already off. They're having trouble because they put the one in widthwise. I don't know if that second one's going to stay in Richard's trunk. So here he goes out onto the track, though, as the driver, and he put the chase mode on.
Richard's got to get into the gas. He's got to be fast. His speed's going to catch up to the 95 of Danny Harrell. They've only got one more appliance to get in. That's the big one, too, the refrigerator.
And it's going on top. They're already down here scheming exactly what they're going to do. The 95 machine on the brakes, on the binders, heading down towards pit road. It's going to go on the top of the machine. Here comes Ellen. He's coming in hot, right across the nose of the 95 machine. The 41 and the 95, both on pit road. Refrigerator going up on top. A little bit of a push. They're going to run around to the other side, make sure everything can get tied off. They're going to get it secured. Onto the B-post, C-post, back here in the back half of the car, and Danny Harrell is off and running.
But he's got to keep it on the automobile. It's on pit road. They got the 41 tied on. Danny's isn't tied on. They lost the refrigerator. Now will Danny be able to keep his on the race car? Danny, if he can keep that appliance on his race car, will be the winner. And the 41 has lost 2 appliances. Danny being smart, he slows it up to keep that appliance on the automobile. He's going to be looking for the checkered flag, Buck.
Yep, Danny Harrell will be looking for the checkered flag. It's 2 appliances, actually the third one's rumbling around. But Danny Harrell with all 3 appliances will cross the start-finish line.
Great job by Danny Harrell. He deserves it after the rough season he's had on Saturday nights here at Langley Speedway. And now